because I jotted a few things down. Just, you know, most women that you talk to when you be like, okay, what you want in a dude, or vice versa with a male wants in a, you know, female, whatever, but with a dude, they be like, well, I want somebody that's ambitious, that, you know what I'm saying, that has his own thing, and, you know, it does that. Okay, rewind that and really think about what you just said you wanted, right? If you want an ambitious man, okay, so you want him to be an entrepreneur, you want him to have a business, okay,
or somebody who's driven to make money,
right? And so that's going to take time away from you. That's going to take time. Okay, you want to have a family with the kids. That's going to take time away from that family. Okay, I'm saying, like, we're building this now. Like, I could be in the bed with my wife now, with the kids down there chilling, doing a thing and stuff like that. Like, it takes little certain sacrifices that it sounds good when you actually said to somebody, okay, I want to do this ambitious. I want to do this, you know what I'm saying, that has dreams and aspirations. But then when those dreams and aspirations gets into the time that you all want to spend together, or he can't make this ball game because he's out of town or doing something, or at a meeting or doing something like that, now it becomes a big issue. And so it's like, but you got what you signed up for.
Our favorite NFL players, because I know you watch Hall of Fame speeches, what do all of them say to their families? And it's to what you were just talking about. That made me think about, what do all of them say to their families when they get in the Hall of Fame award? Because it was just what you're talking about. In order for me to reach this level,
I need my team. I need my family, because
no, not just that. They like how you said, because I'm ambitious.
Right.
I gotta be away.
Yeah.
In order for me to get this gold jacket, I had to be training.
You had to understand.
Yeah.
You had to be understanding of what all this took. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to be missing a lot of, you know, recitals or basketball games or
donuts with dads,
PTO meetings and stuff like that, to where, and that's even on a higher level, but like even where we're at now, to go to where we want to go with that, it's going to take, you know, certain sacrifices, to where at the end it's going to look good to be like, oh, you know, they did this, but it's going to take, you know what I'm saying, certain sacrifices or certain things, some time away, to where, you know, you're going to have to deal with that.
Yeah.
Because, you know why? That's what you signed up for. That's what you
got to say. You got to pay the cost to be the boss. Dude, I had a phenomenal conversation, you know, with Charity this weekend. You know,
Charity.
Shout out to baby girl.
What it do?
Oh, and so she done learned the game now, because she called me like, man, we was on the phone. I think it was you, when you called me. You called me because I was calling. Oh man, shout out to my guy, man. He just celebrated a birthday. This is Tuesday, you know what I'm saying? But he just celebrated a birthday on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he didn't cross over that milestone. He didn't cross over to the dark side. You know what I'm saying? He's Darth JB right now.
40.
But so like, cause I called you to give you the early birthday shout out.
Right.
And so she had called me. So man, we're talking, and so man, she actually just started talking to me about life and, you know, how are you doing and how's work? And so now I'm thinking, because initially, like, she'll say hello and how you doing? I'm like, yeah, so what's up? What you need? Everything good? Like, because I know it's coming. Right. And she's like, well, no, this is going, she's just talking. I'm like, so every time she probably like, so yeah, what's up? What you need? Everything good? Because I'm knowing it's coming. And so she kind of almost had me reeled in, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, she just realized, and I looked at the, like, man, it's like 20 minutes. Like, hey, you going in. So, but one thing that she didn't know, because she starts, you know, now she's, you know, early teenager, you know, and so she said she wants to work and stuff like that. And so I had to explain to her, she's old enough now, she did not understand my bills. So I told her how much my rent was, told her how much my phone bill was, told her how much credit card, student loans, fortunately don't have a car note, praise him. Man, but great. Man, the insurance that comes out of my check, what I get taken out, you know, they put in like for, cause I also have insurance on myself. You know what I'm saying? If something happens to me, she gets some money, you know, in retirement, man, freaking, the alarm system on the crib, you know what I'm saying? Like just every MLGNW. I said, sweetie, I said, so, you know, I said, I have not bought soap, deodorant, toothpaste. If I need a new, fortunately, I'm good on drawers. I don't need no new pair of drawers, no something. But like, I ain't bought none of that. I ain't bought groceries.
Yeah.
I have not done anything fun for myself. I haven't put gas in my car. I said, this is just so I can live. I said, and then every time you call me and you need something, I got to make sure I have it to give if you need it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then like if your mom calls me and she says, hey, can I get it? Okay. I got to make sure I had it. I said, so this is what it looks like. You know what I'm saying? So when you hear I'm always working, it's not because I don't want to be around you. It's not because I don't like this, that, or whatever, or because I ain't got nothing else to do. It's because I got to make sure I take care of me, but I got to make sure I take care of you too.
Right.
And that's the cost of, you know, what it, so you get what you put. So I know sometimes you may be wondering, like, how come we didn't do this? Or how come, you know, we only spent this much time together? It's not because I don't want you around, because I don't want to be like, and so when I do have an off day, everything that I ain't done, I got to try to do in one day. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't even 24 hours because on my off day, I actually sleep 8. So I got 16 hours, you know what I'm saying, to do. Right. You know what I'm saying? Everything. I got 16 hours to go get my mail from my folks' house, to go to the grocery store, to you know what I'm saying? Like if it is something fun, I got that, spend time with you. Like I got 16 hours to do everything. I get my clothes ready for the next week, clean up around it, like everything I got. And so the sacrifices that it takes, people don't understand. You know what I'm saying? And we talking about a father-child relationship. But in terms of an actual personal relationship, when you get into that with somebody, you know, you got to understand if this person is damaged, you got to be sensitive to that. You know, but it works both ways. Like I can't just be expecting you to be sensitive to me. And it's like, oh, I've been through this and you got to do. I got to, you know, I got to return some of that. I got to reciprocate that. Yeah. What has JB been through? Yeah. It can't just be all about me. Like, but because the way you move and act is based off some experiences that you've had. Right. You know, and so when I told her, she was like, what? She said, I did not know that. Like, I had no idea, Dad. I didn't know that.
Yeah, because that's perspective. Because honestly, I put a little bit out there. Shout out to the Memphis Voyager magazine that put me.
Man, I hope y'all checked out that interview that we put on Instagram and Facebook. Shout out to the people that did check the interview out.
Yeah, appreciate that. And wifey saw the actual interview, right? And so, you know, given our life, we always on the hustle and bustle sometimes. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? So certain stuff that I said in there, she didn't know, or she was just like, you know, when I put it,
or she might have known, but she didn't pay.
But she didn't put it into
context,
right, into product perspective. And she was like, baby, I didn't know, you know, talking about I'm doing this, I'm coaching, then I'm coming here, I got to do this, I got to edit, we got to come film, we got to do this, I got to do that. Then I got to work my 9 to 5, I got to make sure, you know, everything is tight and stuff with that. You know, when you write it down, when you put it into perspective, it's like dang, babe, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm, you know what I mean? So it's like, once you kind of put it out there and put everything out on the table, it's like, okay, bam, like sometimes they need to hear that. Like Charity needs to hear those conversations sometimes, or that perspective from you.
Keep it presidential.